Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How y'all doing this afternoon? Woo! Lord, what you want me to say? What you want me to say? What you want me to say? What you want me to tell the people this afternoon? Gotta follow the book. We are in step Maxa, and it looks like you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the end of this joint and the beginning of this joint. And we over here in 7. It looks like 14, 15. Yeah. 14, 15, 16. But you already know the routine. Woo! Says, therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaped, and the mountain of the house as the high place of the forest. That was God recreating. It's all about recreation. When you recreate yourself, you know, people like to try to tear that up, but they can't touch what God put together. It says, but in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and the people shall flow into it. You know, this is God's offer of salvation. He did all that so that we could be saved. That's why he gives us dominion over ourselves, so that we always know that we are a part of him. He is in us. That's why it says keep your heart clean, because that's the place that he rests. He knows your heart. That's what he looks at. Woo. Says, feed thy people with thy rod, the flock of thine heritage, which dwell solitary in the woods, in the midst of Carmel. Let them feed in Bashan and Gilead as the days of old. You know, he feeds us. He feeds us wisdom. That's where we get our discernment from. The little transistor in our head, this dirt bag, this flesh bag, whatever you want to call it, bag. He put those downloads in our head for a reason. It says, feed the flock with thy rod. See, you know, God is kind, compassionate, loving. He loves all of us. He don't love us one individual more than the other. Some people tend to think that, you know, just because they have things in life, those are material. In the spiritual, you have to be rich with God. You know, you have to speak him into existence with persistence. Can't nobody else do that for you. You know, we look to all these people that's gurus and, you know, people that just want us to follow them to follow the collection plate. Yes, it's true. It's an occupation. We should get paid for our time. But it should be a gift, a blessing. It should not be badgered about you. People know when they come to you what it is. That's why I said, I support other ministries. But you'll see people that don't want to see you get bigger than them because they can see your future. They look at you and see that, hey, this person's going to be successful in everything that their hands touch. So they'll try to block it and then cover it up. But you can hear it in their voice. You can hear it in the things that they say, how they say it. People like that usually tend to be selfish. Me, I'm selfless. So I keep on praying for people. I pray for people for free. Why? Because that's something that God put into me. Even at this late age of my life. I'm convicted of that myself. Of not worrying about nobody else. Only myself. And that didn't lead me to nothing but problems. When you come here, you're going to come in how you come in. But when you leave here, you're going to leave here different. Why? Because God is going to bless you. Not me. I don't have that type of authority. I don't never put that on my name. That's why he says you have dominion over your own self, because I am a king and I'm in you. So what does that make you? You are a king. You are a queen. Can't nobody deliver you but God. So if nobody can deliver you but God, what I just got through telling you that he said is in you. He is the allspark. He is spirit. We have spirit. We have souls. Our souls are our spirit. So if our souls are our spirit and we are part of him, the thing of deliverance is to be more wiser in the ways that you move. Because you can go to somebody and ask them for prayers and they'll turn right around and see what you talking about and then just start hating on you. Start trying to block you. And that's going to be a point that I'm going to make this here soon. Especially with the church hurt thing. The church hurt thing is, and I'm going to be a little bit brief here because, this is Authentic and Nothing. I got things going on God got me doing. But the thing of it is, with the church hurt, the thing of it is, people will find out things about you, through your confidence in other people, and they will exploit that as their point. We all have been through it, trying to go to church and be with God, be closer to God. God wants to be closer to us wherever we are. We could be on the toilet. He wants us to talk to him. He wants you to know that he loves you. So see, we can go to these places and explain things to people, but that don't mean that they have our best interests in mind, no matter how they smile at you, how holy they seem. People will try to change your life just because they think that you're going to be something. They'll even say it. Yeah, you're going to be something. But later on, man, listen. If I do this, I can add this to me. And then I'll be the greatest. That's exactly how some people be thinking. But it's up to you and me to know what it is that God wants for us. He wants for us to be happy, prosperous. He wants to preserve us. That's why he gives us the knowledge to the things that we look into to try to better ourselves. no matter what it is. And as we go along this journey that we call life here on this earth, it grows our spirit to be more healthy, to be more happy, to be more content with any events from the past, because we live in the present. And we strive for the future. When God says that you have something put upon your life from him, no devil, no demon, no crooked, crying, screaming thing is going to be able to change God's will. Because God's will for us is to prosper us and not harm us. That's what he created us for. He didn't create us to be here tortured, to be stuck in the same repeated cycle of somebody trying to bring the same thing up. They don't never want to bring up the good of the present, the good of the future. They want to start at the past so they can keep hurting you. Then when that don't work, they turn around and just call you poison and call you all kind of, crazy things to try to discourage people from wanting to, be around you. He hit me right now. You see my hand and start shaking. Because, I must be hitting some points and telling the truth. And I hope whatever I say or whatever I do helps somebody else. Because I done went through these same things. I heard someone say they talking about, rape and all that stuff. I done been through the same thing. And I'm a man. You look upside my head, you like, man, oh, that's a big old thug. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's your judgment. But it ain't God's judgment. He knows my heart. My heart is pure. My intentions is pure. Why? Because that's what I want coming towards me. I don't want nobody fake around me. I done been through too much. Things that I have not even explained to other people. Why? Because it hurt me that bad. And I'm not afraid to even say it because I'm over it. It's done. It's in my past. But as soon as I say this right now, what I'm about to say, watch somebody try to keep that up. Watch somebody try to make that my future. My own aunt had sex with me when I was under my teens. Repeatedly. So when people talk about, forgiveness and reconciling with these people or that people, you know what I'm saying? No, we have to keep moving forward and take on the blessings that God is giving us in the present moment. We have to leave that behind us. Like I said, some people, and I'm not getting on no women, but some people don't realize that men go through a lot of things that they don't explain or say. And when they trying to heal, don't keep hurting them. Especially a good one. Me, I'm healed. Why? Because I refuse to stay stagnant. I'll keep moving forward because God won't let me sit still. That's why my chi be high. You know what I'm talking about? And this ain't from no falling and screaming and none of that craziness. This is just the energy that he puts in me to drive forward, to keep on trying to move forward. Yes, we get tired. I get tired of people, really. Especially when they go after things that I'm trying to accomplish or that I love. But it ain't no way to hide that because People are always going to watch you no matter what you do, especially when they know that you're anointed. You glowing. It's flowing through you. No matter how they try to break you, it's growing. It keeps on going. Why? Because the God inside of you, has a different plan than your enemy. And this is Authentic to Nothing. And I'm going to holler at y'all later on.